Oh yeah, there was some guy from England at the lure panel. Blonde chap, kind of cube size.
Oh, that's Dave. I know him.
Okay.
You're lying. You're lying.
That
You're lying.
might have been Vanilla Jester.
I'm lying. Who?
Wow, the last time I saw Jester, he was a lot skinnier and had longer hair. But I don't know. Yeah, he was there. Never been to America before. Didn't know what snickerdoodles were. We had to line him when the Cookie Brigade came by.
What?
Sounds good.
Snickerdoodles. They're little cookies rubbed in cinnamon and generally good.
Yeah, and Penny Arcade has their own variant that look like dicks.
Mm-hmm. Cookies that look like penises. Everything you ever wanted.
Yep.
They also had Cookieception this year, which was an Oreo cookie wrapped inside of a chocolate cookie.
We're live now, by the way.
I mean, this is probably the better thing to come live on. Us talking about cookies.
I mean, instead of talking about the incident. Wait,
So,
shit,
yeah.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
With the chainsaw, yeah. You know what? Don't worry about it.
We're gonna get into this. Try and hit the ground running because you could potentially finish this adventure tonight. Depends
Potentially.
on how much planning is involved for this. So,
How much Eliza cooperates?
quick rundown of the scenario. You're on Verbena. Virgil Morningstar tried to recruit you to do a job.
Badly.
That didn't go so well, and you had a couple of damaged thrusters on the ship. Following on from that little exchange, you abused a shepherd, threatened to
Hey,
put off
hang
the
on.
brigade.
Abuse is too strong there.
We kidnapped a shepherd. We held him against his will. That's something
Fair
completely different.
You wouldn't let me shoot him.
Having
I rolled an
dealt with the
extraordinary
shepherd
success.
and returned him, Nav and Laura met with a Alliance colonel whose name escapes me at the moment. 'Cause I
Woo.
haven't got
Sally
the names.
Woo.
She was Colonel Wu, yes. Sally Wu,
Sally.
I think she was.
Oh.
And she told you that she's been trying to arrest Morningstar, trying to find out what he's up to. She knows he's up to something shady, but she can't actually prove anything right now. So she wanted you guys to take the job and get some evidence and some information.
I have a question.
Yep.
Since when does the Alliance need evidence?
Sally Wu does everything by the book.
All right. That's why she'd hold innocent civilians for 2 years. Exactly. No.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be by the book. That's
Yep.
the whole thing.
It's written right here.
So, Nia infiltrated into where Morningstar's holding the containers that you'll be collecting and transporting for him. She met with Ki Zhao, who works for Colonel Wu. Zhao showed you what's actually in the containers. Because
People.
Zhao knows but hasn't been telling Colonel Wu. What's in the containers is lots of kidnapped people held in cold sleep.
Soylent! Oh, wait.
You know that they're being taken. These containers are being taken to an auction.
I mean, I don't think that's
Yeah,
an auction. I think it's a literal auction.
pretty much. But yeah, Zhao hasn't told the colonel because she knows that the colonel will hold all these people as evidence and witnesses, and until Morningstar goes to trial. But she wanted to show Nia what you'll be transporting. Morningstar, after Zaps went and grovelled, has given you the job, and you'll be taking the job the next night. So you've got a day to prepare.
You left out the best bit.
Maybe he's not done yet.
Yeah, Valk, Wu, and came along for the ride with Zaps there. Zaps was a little bit annoyed at the end and got a little bit frustrated. However, Wu, apparently secret kung fu master,
Drunken master.
dropped zaps into a horse trough.
And threw a bin at him.
Yeah. So you've got a day to prepare. Well, you've got a night, and then the day, and then it's the next night.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Your current problem with the ship, which has disappeared off here, but you have a D10 to your thrust of damaged thrusters to the ship at the moment, so the ship currently can't fly very well. However, you are all able to plan and prepare for this. So you know that you've been asked to transport the cargo, and to get evidence you will need to at least get to Morningstar's hidden base out in the battlefield. He's given you a map of the route you need to take, and that will take you through the minefield safely. Nia,
Yes.
you pulled in a contact, not that anybody else knows yet, which means you now have some coordinates for a safe landing site where all patrons and visitors to this auction can land their ships.
Mm-hmm.
There is a
So we need
scrapyard
to-
in town that sells parts should you wish to repair your ship. You have several cargo pods worth of people in cold sleep that could require a doctor to wake them up. If you want to wake them up, that is. And so it's up to you now to decide how you're going to approach this scenario and get yourselves being
no, it's
distracted
the
by the
fuss.
police. The
The
fuzz
fuss
is
is
coming.
coming for us. Run!
So yeah,
Lucky, it's the Rosses.
get yourselves either
Okay, Sarcophagus.
the evidence to allow Colonel Wu to arrest Morningstar, or get enough ordnance to Morningstar to introduce him to your favourite weaponry.
Oh yes.
One point of note before we start, I had a single retroactive plot point to apply, which is to Nia, because I forgot to apply it last time for her attempts to chloroform Wu.
Yes.
I told you I caught that, by the way.
Yeah. I forgot to apply it at the time. I realised that when we were talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, I meant to do that. So you have an extra plot point.
I went back and checked the tapes, and I don't think I got any of these plot points from puns. I looked at it. I went back through the whole second episode. There were
I
no
think at
puns.
least 2 of them are from Get Down, Mr. Presidents.
Yeah.
Yes. But that's a literal skill he has.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I shall combat this on the beaches. Sorry, I don't have that Churchill speech memorized.
No.
We shall fight them on the beaches.
That part's for one I know.
We shall fight them on the
Streets?
towns and the cities.
Look,
We shall
okay,
fight them
I'm
in the
sure British
streets.
education is great, but
Yes,
Yeah.
let's keep going. Good point.
yes, I want you to make listen to any of our speeches.
Madam, in the morning, I will be sober and you will still be ugly. Sorry, that's a different thing, isn't it? Never mind.
Yes.
I mean, that's probably something Churchill also said,
It
but
is.
not to the
Okay.
Yeah,
touch
no,
rate.
it is.
So a bit of planning here, like kind of in character. Are we going for the let's let the long arm of the law do its justice thing, or are we just going to shoot the bastard?
That was Isaac's plan. Isaac's
I'm in favor of option B.
Isaac's plan was to get the evidence, trigger the trap, get out of there, possibly take, some evidence like one of the containers back with us, and then call in the Alliance.
Yeah. Don't forget as well, somewhere, potentially, you're still looking for Daisy, wife of good old Monty.
We're pretty sure she's in a container.
We'll
Yeah.
find out. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see if we can.
But
find
then
her.
you met, she's out.
Wait,
No,
hang on.
Isaac,
we have-
if you want use of your legs going forward, you will help me find Daisy.
Yep.
What's going to happen to my legs
I
if
think
you
you
don't find
airlock
Daisy?
pretty easy, right?
Well, that's what you're gonna find out. just one hint.
Well, one
It's
thing
either going to
that
be very painful, or you will never ever feel a thing again.
What?
piece
Because
of
you can do
information from
something.
Nia that I think I forgot to give you from Zhao last time. This isn't the first shipment to have gone out, so there is a chance that Daisy isn't in the containers you'll be transporting.
I just have to wait for him to roll Valk, and then I can just, take the triple or quadruple ones that comes up and do what I like.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still pretty sure Daisy's in a container somewhere. It just may not be one of the ones we have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and by all you guys who didn't want to contact Big Cassie, yeah, in case it comes in handy, I have this coordinates of a safe landing site where people coming to this auction are going to be. So if we needed to get the ship, so we could make a quick exit.
What
Nia,
did that cost?
Nia,
Huh?
how did you get that information?
I made a phone call.
Do we owe Big Cassie a favor now?
No.
Do I have to go out on a date with her?
I don't think that was part of a thing, but if anything, that's what I'm bargaining first.
Do you want us to set you up, Zaps? We can set you up.
No.
No,
It'll do good for your confidence.
Wait, are you fat shaming? Because fat shaming is not cool.
I'd rather have a date with Niska. Wait, no, that's not true.
I can arrange that.
I mean, Wu can probably arrange that date, Saps. If
No,
you
hang
really
on.
want.
Put that phone down.
I don't think this is to do with how she looks. I think this is to do with her being a horrific slave trader.
That's why I'm like.
This is why
I
you
still
don't
want to
like
choose
close
organization.
connections, because you get information. Yes, she's going to be there, but no, I did not set you up in a date. For God's sake.
Wait, hang on. Where and why? Who are these people and what are they coming for?
They're going to buy slaves.
I did tell you guys what was in those containers that we're going to be transporting. I believe I did. There's people.
Yeah.
They're in deep sleep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Remember that? And they're going to an auction.
Oh, an auction. Right. So in character, no one has said auction yet.
I don't think
Oh, they
we have
did.
been told.
Yeah, that,
Oh, well,
I mean,
My bad,
We're
yeah,
meeting,
you're going to
somebody
auction.
had
we're
said
meeting
that.
up now. Is what's happening basically.
Okay,
I thought you
so
guys last time.
This is an antiques auction.
how are we going to do this?
Well, it sounds like we can use Nia's coordinates and take the ship in, or it sounds like we can use Zaps's wheedling and take the trucks in. Either way, we get to the same place.
I think we should take the trucks, but it'd be nice if we had the ship there so we can get out after we kill the bastard, because we're not going to be too terribly popular after we do that. Especially
I'm
not
gonna
with our
take
new
the long
friend.
way around, by the way.
Well, presumably
That's fine.
he isn't. Presumably the trucks are going in first, and the ship's coming in later.
Yep.
Mhm.
So the question is, are we going to be around later?
Well, they're going to. Well, I am assuming that they're going to try and kill us before the auction people turn up.
Sure.
So,
Fair assumption.
based on that, if we're taking the trucks to get in, we want as many of us to get in as possible, and then perhaps someone like Nova to pilot the ship in later,
That sounds good.
so we can get away.
Yes. We need to repair the ship, though. I don't think it flies right now.
potentially,
I
but
can-
any
I can
dice
fix it.
rolls are going to have a D10 disadvantage against them.
I can repair that thing. I can patch her up.
By tonight, tomorrow night, whatever time it is.
Sure.
I believe there's a scrapyard in town.
It's easy to find replacement parts for.
In a scrapyard, yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't even be a
she
challenge.
has really run off the mill parts. It's actually a part of the ship.
Anyone in a scrapyard.
I think he can fix it with a coffee machine from the local hardware store.
I could probably fix it with our coffee machine.
Don't take
Coffee
apart my
machine
coffee
works.
machine.
Has no one seen Scrap Heap Challenge? That's quite an English thing.
I
Actually.
love
Yeah, I
that.
That's
haven't.
a
It's
cool
so-
way.
Yes,
It's
I
so
did
much
watch it a
fun.
couple times, 20 years ago. Anyway, so to recap, I think we should take the trucks in. We're going to assume they're going to try to kill us.
Mhm.
So if obviously we kill back and find Fuckface and kill him.
Ooh, okay, I know.
Okay.
How many did Morningstar say how many trucks we had? Zaps.
I think enough for us.
I don't know. How many trucks did he say he had? Actually, yes, I remember exactly. It were
3 trucks.
3 trucks.
Perfect.
What are
Right.
you thinking, Isaac?
You. Yes, I'm going to say these words. You, Woo, and I drive the trucks.
Okay.
Nia and Eliza hide somewhere about the trucks. And
I'm not
slip.
gonna be on the trucks.
Let me finish.
What's that?
And slip off at different intervals on the route that we are on, so that we know we're not going to drop them in mines. So Nia can wait until... Hang on. So if Nia is attached to one of the trucks, say, she waits till we get to wherever we're going and then sneaks off and does stealthy things that she does.
Mm-hmm.
However, we drop Eliza on the road on the way in, so she can cover us from a distance.
Sounds good.
How about I just find a hill?
I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
can
but then
walk
you'd have
all
to-
the way from here, but we prefer to drop you off close to hill.
I can still...
Also,
It's not that difficult to craft a makeshift mine sweeper. I mean, Isaac, you've done it. I know you have.
You know
Jen,
what? You know,
how do you trust your dice rolling skills for avoiding mines for 20 minutes?
How many mines?
Have you seen my dice rolling skills
How
lately?
many
My
mines?
dice are on fire right now.
It's gonna...
keep.
Hang on,
I-
that doesn't make any sense.
I forward the motion to let her try that.
Yeah.
That problem solves itself.
I
That's
demand
true.
the motion.
Bear in mind that if you are taken out in the middle of a minefield, nobody's coming to rescue you. That is the end of Eliza. There is no chance for recovery rolls.
I think
I'm going to get my violin.
it takes It would
I
take
do-
a very long time to sweep your way through a minefield because you've got to go, incredibly slowly, or you risk
Now,
missing
Isaac,
something.
Isaac, I'm just gonna ask you. You do know what a sharpshooter does, right? They shoot from very, very, very far away.
Yeah.
I don't need to be anywhere near you guys
So why can't we drop you on the road?
because I'd rather have a good overlook position.
I mean, do you still want to lift to as close as that overlook position?
I do know what sharpshooters do. They sit there for days in advance, and they very, very slowly get to their positions. Moving as little as possible and being as slow and time-consuming as they can. And we're on kind of a clock here, so
I still have more than a day.
all right. Let's all wave goodbye to Eliza as she walks off towards the minefield. Then
Yep.
I mean, or at least goes to the edge of the minefield and finds a good spot outside of the minefield. So if
Yeah,
we-
she can try to go through. It's cool.
actually, do we know where we're going?
You've got the
we
route.
have.
We've got the
You know
route.
where you're headed inside the battlefield.
So we
Great.
have a route, we have a position where people will land their ships, which is probably not going to be too far away from
So
the
we have-
actual auction site. So
two-
we have the auction site.
So we have two things that we need to do. Well, one thing we need to do, one thing Eliza needs to do. We need to get the ship fixed, and Eliza needs to somehow get in position.
and
Okay.
what's the plan? What do we? So we go in there, kill.
Well, so
we kill.
how do you feel about wearing body armor, Zaps?
With the risk of insulting myself. Do you think there's any body armor that would fit me?
I
Yes.
can absolutely make some to fit you. Yes.
Then yes,
Mia might
please.
give me a hand with that. I am going to spend a plot point to create an asset for Zaps, which is body armor.
Yep.
And-
What is your craft skill?
D4.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a 4.
Yes.
I'd like you to
Nice.
roll physical and craft, please.
Do we have any craft?
I don't think any of us can craft anything.
Mm-mm.
Well, I can craft a lie, but
Well, I can
Or
make
spin
trouble.
I have craft miscellaneous items, so I can give you a D6.
Oh, you have a D6? That's cool. I
Yeah,
think the rest of us is D4s.
Plus, I'm going to use my D8 in Guardian Angel.
You just need to beat a 7.
Yeah, I do have a specialization in miscellaneous items craft. I will lend you that D6 if you need it.
Cool. So that actually translates out as a second D6, a second D4, and a D6. I think, according to what I know.
I do not know.
Because I'm taking Nia's skill as well as my own.
Yeah,
And
so
also-
you just roll that d6.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll erase that then. D4.
There's no way
and
she
a
has a
D6.
specialization with just a D4 in the skill.
So you get a d10, a d4, and a d6.
Hey.
And a D8 for Guardian Angel.
Nice.
So
I rolled on
success, not an
10.
extraordinary success. So your asset is a d8 body armor.
Did I spend a plot point for that?
Yes. This
Yes.
roll was just to determine I was going to boost your asset level. So d6 for a
Cool.
fail, d8 for a success, d10 for an extraordinary success.
Because I have to carry on. Because I have to put you in harm's way. So we go in there and we trigger this trap. Presuming it's a trap. If they might just let us leave. That would be amazing. They might pay us and let us leave. That would be great.
Why don't I get body armor?
You're not important.
Oh,
He's not hired to protect you.
fair enough.
Well,
Well, you can try making
when
your
have you
own.
actually ever gotten damaged at all in this game, despite all the stupidity you've done?
Hang on, don't ask Wu that. Wu's going to look at you funny and say, "What the hell are you talking about? Damaged in game? This is real."
I don't think that's automatically the response we would give, actually.
Who is our
no.
Deadpool?
Oh,
Who is
God.
definitely our
Please
Deadpool?
no.
No.
Right.
No,
how
I
do
mean, no, the fourth wall.
There we go. I deleted a plot point.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, your plot points are unsymmetrical!
No, they're not.
Yep.
Non-symmetrical.
I want to do what Nav did, except I want to make a Minesweeper.
Sure. So, physical and craft.
Yes.
Nia, are you going to lend your dice to this?
Uh,
I don't even have to roll dice. I'm good.
craft, and I am definitely well versed in using them because I'm a veteran of the Unification War, so I will have that as well. Nia, were you gonna help me?
No.
Okay.
In character.
I find it kind of silly that this is the one chance Eliza gets to actually be a sniper, and we're all like, "No, don't do it." I think
No,
I'm the
no,
only
we're-
one that's encouraging
We're
it.
absolutely giving her the chance to do it.
I don't
Oh,
think
dear.
she.
Big damn
Oh.
hero dice. Use big damn hero dice.
Yes.
The D8.
Yeah, because otherwise
use
you're
the
getting a
D8.
d4 Minesweeper.
So we tried.
I-
Take it back. Take
A
it back.
jinx on the d8.
We
Take it back.
in
Only
character.
use the plot point.
Red.
You don't use the
In
die.
character, Red. We
Can I-
tried giving
No, I
Eliza
can't
the
retry,
option.
can I?
Yeah, at least you can try with the D10.
Yep. But
Red,
that
in-
plot point and d8 are gone.
In
No, no,
character,
no, no, no,
we
no.
gave
Hang on.
Eliza the option
No, they're not.
of having
If you
a completely
roll a one-
clear, safe route.
Nav, shut up. If you roll a 1 on a big damn hero die, it is not spent.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can take
that's
it back.
fine then.
I take that back because a 1 on a big damn hero die is fuck no. Fine. Let's try again this time.
There's at least one gone. It's
That's a
enough.
success.
It's enough. It's enough.
You get a d6 Minesweeper.
This is why we were telling you not to dice roll across a minefield.
We were looking
Come on,
out for your best interests, dear.
It's not that we don't think you're a sniper. It's that we know you in dice.
I hope Eliza eventually saves us with a well-timed sniper shot.
Oh, I hope so. I can't
I
wait.
don't think she will now. I think she'll let us all die.
I'm afraid if I ever go to Europe, like
Hey.
out of character, somebody's going to kill me.
Can someone give Zaps? Yeah, thank you.
Body armor. Yes. Sorry, Nav. You were saying.
Where was I? Where did I get to? Oh God! What am I doing?
Who am I?
No, seriously, where did I get to?
You got to. We're making stuff for people, and we're going to drive in, do the
Right.
thing. I am going to sneak out and do sneaky things. We're going to kind of
Yes.
go along with the plan, and then as soon as we get there, we assume they're going to shoot us and not pay us
Yes.
because it wasn't ever specified how
No,
much
it was.
they're paying. Oh,
Well, it was, he said there was a job and we would be paid for it.
probably paid back is what he meant. So we're going to assume they're going to kill us. We have to kill back, and then hopefully in the meantime, I will have gone and knifed someone,
Yeah.
an appropriate person.
Stab a bitch.
And then we can't. I don't think he's a bitch. Shank a dude.
And
Assassinate.
In that case.
Shank a
and
dude.
yeah,
There we go.
at which point, Zaps, your job will be to hide somewhere in, possibly underneath the truck that you drove in, and keep your head down.
Or he can use the truck to ram the enemy. He's wearing body armor.
I don't know if body armor protects you from a head-on collision. I don't know. I don't think that's how physics works.
Don't forget, this is movie physics. That might actually work.
Body armor is made to distribute force over a larger area than the small point, which means they will work against a crash collision as well.
Right.
Just FYI physics.
I'm more worried about his head.
That I can't
Well,
help protect.
You can plan for a little bit.
Already
Right.
gone.
So, Eliza, you're planning on getting into position overnight. The rest of them are
Overnight,
going to go
and
to sleep,
Next
and then
day,
they'll fix the ship in the next day.
Yep.
I'm not sleeping.
Take a
I
packed
need-
lunch, dear.
Okay. So we'll resolve Eliza's journey across the minefield.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So we all went
we
got
can do
some
this-
sleep.
I just realised that.
I don't want to go to sleep yet, but we could do the minefield first.
I
and
just
we-
realised that
that's-
Isaac is Dad 76.
Do any
He
of the
is,
paint
yes.
traps in my bunk trigger overnight?
No. Your
Okay.
bunk is safe. So, Eliza,
Yes.
describe how you start your journey.
Well, I start by looking towards the horizon to find a good spot, like hopefully a hill with a good
Well,
view.
The map that you were given of the route to take has got contour lines, so you know where the high
Okay,
points
good,
are.
good. I find a good high point that has a good vantage line towards the end point of our delivery route and towards the landing place of the others.
Yep. So you identify one quite easily on the map. There's a hill overlooking the landing point, and the landing point turned out to be pretty much on top of the destination you were going to anyway.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the safe route as far as possible, and then move off after,
Okay.
as close as possible to the hill. And
Yep.
I'm gonna go very slowly
Okay.
when I start
So-
moving inside the minefield.
That's fine. As you get to the place where you need to deviate off, it's taken you. It's been a good 4 or 5 miles walk.
Okay.
So we're looking now. We're about 3-4 a.m. The sun's just the sky in the east is just starting to lighten up a little bit. And yeah, so I would like you to roll mental and notice, please.
Mental and notice. Do I get a bonus for my minesweeper?
No, you're not
No?
looking for mines.
Okay. Do I have anything that would apply? Do I get my anatomy? Is it
Nope.
people I'm looking for?
You can use your veteran of the Unification Wars.
Okay. And you said mental and notice?
Yep.
So that's... Okay.
And you need to beat an 11.
I see nothing.
Nope, you see nothing. Which means you are now the defending player. So, roll, physical, and fight.
Wait, what?
Eliza
There's
just walked
another
past
sniper.
a patrol. Completely missed them.
Woo!
Hi guys.
They're now going to
Physical
shoot
and
at
fight.
Eliza.
Oh god.
Well, there goes our cover.
Wait, if she manages to take them out as they all go down together, it's still okay.
If you go down in the minefield today, you're in for a big surprise.
Today, in for a big
Oh,
surprise.
Oh,
Just
oh god. Well, she is alone, and I don't think she has any identification that would tie her back to us.
No, I'm not wearing anything. Let me rephrase what I was about to say.
Well, that's one way to camouflage yourself, there.
Let me rephrase that.
Wait, Bob, what's that pink thing out in the desert? Bob? Oh, it's never mind. It's gone away now. It's fine.
Camo fatigues and t-shirt, of course, and my boots, but there's no identification at all.
So you're just a normal crackpot out in the middle of a minefield for no reason. Okay, yeah, we can put it on the prophet.
Yep. So,
Oh god, don't make me laugh this hard.
So I get a complication that's my loss of this fight.
yep. And,
Starts at a D6. The fight is not over.
yep.
Well, it depends. Was that a high stakes roll or not?
It wasn't a high stakes roll, just an ordinary
Okay,
combat roll.
Okay.
Good.
So that was guard 1 shooting at you. So yes, that starts at a d6. I'm going to give you a plot point and take advantage of your jinx, so that's straight to a d8 bullet wound.
Oh god.
Da,
Could have been on the back of a truck and just dropped off and then had been lying on a road.
da, da, da.
Worst thing was you would have broken your arm, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think we would have even done that to you.
Look, she's not done yet.
So
not
guard
done
number
yet.
1 throws
saying,
to
she
guard
could
number
be.
2. Physically
How
fight
many
again,
are
please.
there?
There's 3, right?
There's 2 guards in this one.
17.
Okay, that's not that bad. Good.
I think that's Morningstar calling.
Yellow.
But I'm
Do
still.
you recognise this lady we found in the field, sir?
Why
Never
no?
heard of-
No, we don't.
I don't know any ladies.
Hang on.
Hey now.
I have a question. Can I use my? Since I'm in a fight. Oh shit. Since I'm in a fight, do I get to use my Veteran of the Unification War?
Yeah.
I
Good.
assume you've been using it in fights before.
Your mic's fucked.
Give me a second.
Seems better.
Yay, that's good.
For a second there, I thought Nav, you were going like, oh no, and then you just jumped.
Oh, we lost
And-
him.
I already did
Are we
that.
back?
I did this.
No, we're not.
Okay, yeah, we can hear you now. It seems better.
Yes, you're good.
I was doing that earlier when I noticed that he was in a fight.
Ooh.
I think he's pissed at us. I wouldn't blame him.
There we go.
I did laugh.
Yep,
There
you
we
sound
go.
good now. Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
yep. So do your defense roll.
Hit them in the face with your minesweeper.
Well, here's the thing. Last roll, I forgot to add my Veteran.
Okay, good.
Hopefully you do better. Can we redo that key, please? Please?
I think
What?
it's funnier that he got caught by surprise and so he didn't get his veteran roll.
Oh, DM's
I-
got it
I-
out for you.
I mean, it's fair. I fucked up.
I mean, you have an extra, so you should be good.
In canon, it could be that in the war, he was never caught by surprise. So he doesn't know what to do when he's caught by surprise. She's caught by surprise.
Who's putting Eliza in a cannon? What are you talking about, Will? That's a terrible idea. Don't give keep ideas like that.
Well, it's better than last time.
Yeah. Still not good enough.
Yep, and we'll give you another plot point. take advantage of that jinx.
Oh,
12.
That's a D12.
Oh god. Oh god.
I'm still not dead.
Nope.
No,
One
you're
more.
not.
That plot point you gave me, I'm gonna spend that, pull out a band-aid from my pocket and go, there we go, oh, wait, no, wait. I have to be sure.
we're all waiting.
I'm not going anywhere.
Fuck.
Has to
Well,
be
the
somebody
guards
else.
have got to throw to you now, so you get a chance to shoot back.
Yeah, but I have to do it on another character.
That's fine. Well, kill one of them, and then you might stand a chance.
Physician, heal thyself. Never mind.
I
You guys
can't.
have the thing.
But she can. She just slaps me. She just throws shit at us and it works. So she should be able to do that herself.
Yeah, her
Yeah,
ability.
her ability is specifically other players.
It says use it on another
Ooh.
character.
So
That was what I was
can't heal
checking.
that.
Yes.
Oops.
Okay, just pop one of the bastards.
I don't have any
Uh,
abilities that let me into scenes by spending plot points, but if I
This
did,
is-
Oh,
If I
mine
did.
do. I have ones like that.
Shoot, specialty.
Oh. Whoops.
And
No, I think I got rid of those when I redid my character.
that. Shoot. Skill. Attribute. Specialty. I know what I'm missing. I'm missing my
You haven't been using
my
Jake.
signature asset.
I was
Yes,
gonna say use Jake.
I am gonna.
I presume you haven't for these two because they're just shooting at you. You haven't had a chance to pull him out yet.
No, I'm pulling Jake out now, and I'm gonna keep going with this because it sounds so dirty. But yes,
You whip out Jake, is what you're saying.
yes. So that's 1d8. That's 2d8.
Lay him down, give him a nice good squeeze.
D12, D10, D6. Yes, that should be it. Now this says die, motherfucker, die.
Yes.
You forget though,
I think it
because
was an
the
18.
guard you're defending against gets to roll a d12 now.
Yes, so did I.
Also,
I did roll an 11 on it.
Technically, you should have rolled last.
Keeb, you shouldn't have mentioned it. Keeb,
Ow.
Well,
That's
technically
an
I should have rolled
extraordinary
first because I'm the
success.
defending player.
that was the D12 that rolled
Yeah,
you
I
that
know.
one.
So, that's an extraordinary success. Doesn't mean she can take out 2 at the time.
Yes.
So they line up perfectly.
No,
Boom!
no.
Straight through both.
No.
Word.
Let's take this one step further. If I may make a suggestion,
Go ahead.
you shoot one through the head, bounce, ricochets off a rock, shoots the other one in the back of the head.
I was thinking shooting one guy through the sternum, and then off his spine, ricocheting over and hitting the other guy in the lung through the
Better.
heart.
I was
Better.
just thinking, instead of shooting the guy, you just shot the grenade on his belt.
Oh, I mean, I could
I
do
like
that.
that.
No. They're close to me. No.
Also, this is a minefield. That's a bad idea.
No.
Oh, how about this?
done this
You shoot
already.
one through the sternum, it carries on, the momentum pushes them close enough to the minefield, both bodies explode.
And I drop to the floor as it happens.
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay. Yes.
You explosions
If-
around the
if-
tree.
if you're gonna go with that, the explosions alert the base.
My bad!
Can I run the fuck away?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Just a
Beep,
quick
beep,
question.
beep, beep.
You know that,
Which direction are you running in?
Oh, God, no.
The direction you came out because you didn't get blown up that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm running the route that I came in.
Yep.
I'm
So you're
just
going-
running
you're going back
backwards
out on the
towards
safe
town. Yes, I give up. I'm not doing this. No.
Aw, damn it!
I've just got a quick question.
To get so far.
You know that we have the ability to pop plot points to enter scenes.
Some,
Yes.
some
Some of
abilities
us,
give you that.
some abilities
Yeah.
give you that
I
thing.
thought
I-
I like
I-
it option.
Mine only works
allows me
with
to do
zaps.
that.
I thought we could do that at any time.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
have a skill for it. I just use it
If,
whenever I
if
want.
there's a good
Yeah.
reason for you to.
Yes.
Because I will say that I was tempted to spend a plot point to help Eliza out if that dice roll went south.
Well, you
Actually,
Rune
I
just
like this a lot
drunkenly
better.
on a drunken walk through the minefield in the middle of the night, just stumbles.
No,
in.
my plan was I had an unspecific rucksack of stuff, and we just bumped into each other.
Anyway,
Okay.
but-
Oh,
Not even for you,
It's-
Gear.
It's entirely possible that Isaac followed her to make sure that nothing untoward happened
Yeah.
because he didn't
Oh,
really
Anyway,
trust her
anyway.
in any way.
he didn't.
Anyway,
No, he didn't. He absolutely
Now
didn't.
that-
But it's possible that he would have done.
Hang on. What does Eliza do? Does she pull back, or is she like, well, that's probably the worst of it. Let's keep moving.
Thing is, I need some way to. Actually, hang on. I have my medical bag.
Yeah, you could patch
If
yourself
You
up
could
and
you could
find
try
a
to
spot.
patch yourself up and then keep going.
Yeah.
You've got time. You can make
So,
recovery rolls.
You have
Yeah.
time now, so you may make a recovery roll.
Okay. And what is it that's in a recovery roll?
So I will set the stakes.
Yes.
You'll be using your healing abilities to patch yourself up.
Yes, but it's mental and treat, right?
Yes.
So
And any
2d8
other
plus
distinctions you might be able to use.
1d10 plus that's why 2d8. 1d10 plus medical bag is
Falk, I totally read that
1d6.
thing in chat as like, get the shovel!
Ooh, you've got to beat a 4. Right, 3 even. That one doesn't count.
Was that 2d12?
It's me we're talking about, Keep.
Yeah, it's doable.
Yeah, because a roll is
fine.
complication plus a difficulty rating. I determined his current scenario warrants a difficulty rating of a D12.
Statistics say you should beat that. 'Cause
By
you're
a
rolling
lot.
more.
Yep, but I'll give you a plot point
Mm?
so that you don't recover it completely. You just half it.
Okay.
Nice.
You know, Nia could have followed you.
So how far
Do
down
we
do I go,
do we
Keep?
think? Yeah, did.
Okay, so
She's doing great
I mean,
on
we
her
were
own.
talking about 3-4 a.m.
Keep, how far down do I go on the bullet wound?
Just down back down 2 steps down to a D6, a D8.
D8.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's doable.
So yeah,
Okay.
so you're running back down the road, down the safe route. After about 15-20 minutes, you pause and patch yourself up. And just as you finish patching yourself up, you hear engines. There's trucks out on the route looking for you.
So, now that we are in this position, in this bind,
Who's we?
we as in we,
The
The
Royal
Royal
Eliza and
Majesty
Jake, they have a
Eliza.
very serious
Oh, okay,
relationship
got it.
here. Okay.
and Snuggles, her imaginary friend.
I can go with that.
you know what? I'm gonna hide at the side of the safe path,
Okay.
which means I will be rolling a something, but you will be setting the stakes, I guess.
Yep. Because you're setting the stakes. These guys are looking for you.
Ah, okay. So slash. So that would be mental and sneak, I'm guessing.
Physical and sneak. You're hiding.
Physical and sneak. That's even better. And then I get one with the shadows because I'm good at hiding.
Yep.
So.
Not bad. Oh.
Unfortunately, there's quite a few guards out looking for you.
I do have a big damn hero die.
Yeah, that's an option. Yeah, 4 plot points might be time to use it.
And if we're finishing this episode, might really be the time to use it.
Actually, you're right.
I get to blow all of mine today. There you
However,
go.
despite that there are a lot of guards looking.
Yep. So yeah, they just drive on past.
Yeah, it's like the Metal Gear Solid. Huh? What was that? Oh, I guess
Must
there's
be
nothing.
rats. Must be rats.
Ah, must be rats. Are we going to get
How-
drinks
how long
later
do you-
tonight?
How long do you wait in hiding?
I mean, at least a couple of hours before I start moving back towards the sniper spot. Because I haven't given up on that.
Yep. So, as you wait, the vehicle comes back again, heads back. They still don't see you. We're now talking about 6, 7 a.m. Sun's risen. It's much lighter outside now.
Question: how far around can people possibly spot me?
It's going to depend on terrain, things like that. So,
Okay, but would people be able to see me from the city?
No.
Good.
So yeah, so you can still head back if you want to.
I'm still gonna head back to the sniper spot. I'm gonna
Okay.
try and get there.
Oh, and if you watch the trucks carefully, you may have a better idea of the path.
Anyway, so
We
you've
already
used
have
your,
a map with the path on it.
you've used a big damn hero dice and your plot and a plot point.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you head back to the same position where you left
Yes.
the road before. You can see the 2 corpses have been cleared up. There's some explosions where the mines went off. You can see that. Roll mental and notice, please.
I mean, this shouldn't surprise me, but
That's just 2d8.
Hey, it's
And
better
again-
than us sitting around arguing about strategy.
that's
I
fine.
don't get
Hey, no.
any of my distinctions, do I?
We decided what we were doing.
Better than the Unification War.
Do I get
Yeah.
You're
that?
the
Yes or
one who
no?
has plot points and big damn hero dice to do it.
Because now you're thinking of it. Do it. Okay, that's decent.
Oh,
Bloody hell!
That's not cool, Keith. That's not cool.
They've doubled the guards, and you've still got your bullet wounds, so you're not paying us attention. So yeah, you walk past them.
And they start shooting.
Yep.
Hey, guess what? So he wanted to do this. This is how it plays out. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
I was hoping for success here.
I was actually rooting for a success here. I kind of wanted him to get to the minefield.
Oh God!
Oh,
So you
God,
can
it's not
blow
even-
them up?
I'm
It's
not
not
even
even
in the
there.
minefield. I'm on the path still.
So yeah, you're the defending
so-
player.
Remember what you were saying about finishing this episode tonight, Keith?
Yeah, about that.
10
Yeah,
plus.
we'll get to us driving the trucks out there, and then me slipping off somewhere, and then we'll have to like go through and shoot up everything next week.
6.
See, it's funny.
Your stealthing is going to be trickier now.
It's funny because
This is Neo we're talking about.
my plan was also heavily influenced by the fact that it wouldn't require any fucking rolls to achieve.
Now
It
there's going to
always
be a lot of
requires
rolls.
rolls.
Don't worry about it.
Well, not rolls on your part.
No, because I'm going to
Well,
be dead.
Not until the fight started, anyway, Red.
So
Right.
physical and fight, and I get to use my veteran because I'm in a fight. Is there anything else I can add? Oh, yeah, I do get to use my rifle because that's
Yep.
the one I have out. That would be another D8.
That goes up to a D10. Your bullet wound.
And second guard,
Second guard. Yep.
I'm going to spend a plot point to keep the 5.
That seems good. So that's an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take out one of the goons.
Woo!
Can I take out one of the ones that hasn't shot yet?
No, you,
This
you,
isn't
you take
Imperial
out the one
Assault.
that's shooting at you.
Damn it. Okay, third guard.
Yep. D12
Can I
bullet
get a
wounds.
glass of wine?
And guard number 4.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend a plot point to get a 3.
Okay, so that's a 14 to beat.
Actually, hang on. I'm gonna spend 2 plot points to get to 17.
Okay.
Oh. Well,
You didn't need to, so...
no. So
You
it's
take out
only
that
the
card?
14 because you rolled before I did.
No, I rolled that wrong, actually, because that's got the wrong... That's now a d12 against you.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
I'll need to re-roll that, so... pick what you want to keep.
I'm gonna make it a 14.
Okay, 14.
Oh!
Oh,
Fuck!
Wow.
that would have mattered anyway.
Okay! So, fine. Okay, game, I get it. Eliza's dead. Fine.
Nope. Not dead. Taken out.
She's taken out. She's gone down with the bullet wound. Fine.
At the
I
moment,
get it.
she is just unconscious.
Oh.
And bleeding out. On the road.
Oh.
Captured by enemies.
Yep. So we'll find out what happens to Eliza later.
Damn.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, this is better
Laura.
than just being blown up in the middle of a minefield.
Look,
So.
look at that number. Don't know if you saw it. Just look at the number. Yeah, I know. I know, right? Of the category like,
To rescues. Cheers.
Cheers.
anyway.
So,
Not pouring this out. It's good wine. Sorry.
As that scene has now ended,
Yep.
I would like to go back
Wow.
to the evening before.
yep.
I think we. Hey, why don't you roll in a character check?
No. She's been knocked out. She'll be fine.
Captured
Okay.
in action.
But yeah, I'd like to go to.
Because she was wearing
Nice.
green camo face paint in a desert. That's how they saw her.
Yeah, I was really hoping on the notice roll that this time round she'd notice them and get the drop on them. And
Well, we did. I mean, seriously, this is what these games are about. Is dice rolls and
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
the dice can be cruel.
so yeah, so we go back to the evening.
yes, the evening earlier,
Shortly after
who's
Eliza
there?
set off.
Yeah,
Who's
maybe
there, Red?
after Eliza sets off. I want to go looking for spare parts for the ship.
Yep. There's a junkyard in town. I forget
Sweet.
the name of it. It's out near where you'll be collecting the
Verbena
containers.
junkyard.
I think it was actually named something after the owner. I think it's Jake's
Serenity.
Junkyard.
The junkyard of Serenity.
Where's the map?
I don't think Malk owns it.
Junks are us.
That's already an ability of the ship.
McHale's Junkyard. In
Tommy
Phoenix
overtones there.
Heights.
Anyway,
Oh wait, that's a U.S. joke. My bad.
Yeah, the rest of the world isn't worried about communism anymore.
do I need to talk to the junkyard owner before I can start looking through the
Yeah,
place?
he greets you. He's got a few people looking for stuff. He asks if he can help.
Just looking for some parts to fix up an old engine.
Sure. What do you need? He starts listing off some techno babble for things.
And it's like, it's and Saps is actually, it's actually not that complex parts. I'd like to spend a plot point.
Yep.
To create a D8 asset, which I'm just going to stick with the parts are us.
That sounds
because
good.
It's the quality of our ship. Because it's spend one plot point to create a D8 asset when you're looking for parts to fix a ship. In this
Yep.
case, specifically this ship. So one plot point away, and I have the asset parts are us. I will create it in a moment.
Yeah. I was assuming actually that you were going to the junkyard anyway, because I was assuming that was where Nav was getting some thin sheet metal for your body armor.
I thought, yeah, that makes sense.
I was just assuming that Nav had Kevlar plating lying around.
Probably.
Or I do
possibly,
if he
yeah.
doesn't.
Anyway, okay,
No one has
I'd
ever
like to
questioned
start-
where Nia gets her shit from. Have you guys? You've
Haven't
never
been.
questioned where I pull this stuff from.
I thought you
would
had an
you?
asset called Nia's Stuff.
Yeah.
Nia's arsenal.
Yeah.
It's like it's hammer space, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, sure.
Anyway, I'd like to go looking for parts. Fix the ship.
Yeah. So you've got your parts. You find the thruster bits that you need that got smashed.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'd find some mint condition parts.
Let's not get carried away.
Let's just say that they're in the
chaos.
same condition as the rest of the Deadless.
Yeah.
So Zaps thinks they're mint condition.
They look better than the other pieces of the Daedalus, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Points.
Okay, and with those parts, I'd like to fix up our ship.
Yep. So that's a D10 and plus difficulty. That's 2 thrusters. We'll call that a D8. Wow. 7.
Why does he get those rolls?
8 plus. Because I'm not in a minefield.
I was never in the minefield. I never got there.
I mean, the rolls for the patrols, I was using the rolls that the rest of the convoy will be encountering later. So, yeah.
So I
So
have
we all may die too. Okay, cool.
Wu's got an urgent hair appointment.
Yeah. As a group, you had a good chance of beating them. As a solo unit,
okay.
that's, yeah.
I can't really get a distinction here, so I'm just going to use this.
Wait, you can use the ship's distinction, can't you?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
also,
you can use the
it's
ship's distinction.
14.
You got a 12 on that
Alright.
without it.
Yeah, but
14 even.
Yep, that's
yeah,
fine.
14.
Yeah.
That's a extraordinary success. is what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
trying
so
to
it is.
say.
It is, yes. So you get a D10 Big Damn Hairy Dice, Zaps.
And do I
You may
repair the
need
ship?
that. That's a good thing.
Yep. And because that's an extraordinary success, that is the complication completely wiped out.
Nice.
There's your D10.
All right.
There you go.
And you've used the asset. So that's gone.
Yeah, it's not relevant anymore.
So yeah, the Daedalus is back in full working order. You'll have no trouble maneuvering her.
Ignore this roll. I'm just throwing it so I can grab it back later.
Okay.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, so you spend a little bit of the next day fixing up the Daedalus's thrusters, and she's, well, I was going to say good as new, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what I mean.
That's good. That means we've got a ship to fly around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like I said, I can fix this thing.
What's our time frame at now? Like, where are we in causality?
So we'll say sort of heading towards lunchtime on the day. You'll be picking up the containers about 7-8 o'clock as it starts to get dark.
So
Right,
about
excellent.
6 hours into my capture.
Yeah.
Well,
Possible capture. Who knows?
do
Is
you
there any
think?
place in town I need to pick up sleeping gas or tear gas?
And gas are us, I think.
There is
Or
an
they're
apothecary in
gas,
town
gas, and yeah.
where you could pick up some chemicals. The
We
guy
have
at the
a med bay.
junkyard may also have some of the chemicals you need.
We have a
Okay.
med bay.
You have a med bay, and there is a doctor in town as well.
I think I may just pick up some chemicals and make some grenades that have sleeping gas and maybe 1 or 2 with tear gas. Look, I have to do stealth to kill people. This is the easiest
Yep.
way to- What the hell? Productive Farts Incorporated?
That's what I was laughing at, not you.
I'm just coming up with new names of companies that might actually sell gas.
Yep.
Okay, so apparently I was able to make my little grenade successfully.
This is Firefly. Otherwise, it would be Expecto Petroleum.
Yep. So again, we're going to go with your crafting skill.
That's a
I'll
tank.
create an asset for you.
That's
for
a
for
gas
this.
station.
Because
Alright.
you've gone specifically to
That's where you go to
purchase
get
the
gas,
stuff,
isn't it?
you don't need to spend a
that.
plot point for this.
Okay.
But I'd like to do a roll to see how good the asset is going to be for you.
Alright, I've got my D4 craft plus my D6 miscellaneous items. I think this counts as a miscellaneous item.
Yep.
That is the best specialization ever. And I will also, what is that? Also, mental? Or
Physical and craft.
physical and craft.
Craft.
Plus physical, plus I'm actually going to put Mia's arsenal on this.
Boxcars.
What is my arsenal? I forget, it's a D6 or D8. It is a D6. Because I have so many little things in my arsenal, you would not believe it. Alright, plus D6. KH2.
Can I just say I'm so happy that I learned about wet wipes?
Yes.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah. That's
Alright.
technically a success. You equaled the defending
No.
roll. Oh no, defending roll wins. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
You rolled double jinx.
Double
You could-
jinx.
You could roll a big damn hero die.
I only have one. Don't you want me to save
Well-
that for the fight?
At a failure, you'll get a D4 grenade.
So you didn't get nothing. Because D4 is useless.
Yes,
Oh,
I
no.
did.
Can't you spend a plot point?
I
To
can't.
get nothing. Because
Because
you
when-
can't keep a 1. A 1 does
Oh,
not
okay.
technically count.
And I only have one big damn hero dice, and I think we'd rather me keep that for the.
Well,
big
you
fight
saw
for
what
me.
waited me, and now, well, technically you don't know that I've been captured?
Yeah.
Just assume that I'm on the hill.
We have no
I
idea.
mean, you
Did-
say that
did
the
we-
D4 is technically useless. One of the forts Laura rolled there was a D4.
Yes.
Did we set up any sort of, like, check-in system for Eliza to be like, okay, are you
Nope.
in position?
God, no.
Nope.
All right, then.
We did not
And we
think
have
this
no
through.
idea.
That would be less fun.
I'm assuming
Almost
that
like
Eliza also insisted on radio silence, so...
Yeah.
Probably.
Being a Mando.
Mm-hmm. I'll just take my D4 canisters, thank you very much.
Yep. So you can create an asset for those.
Okay.
At least you have D4 canisters. You have canisters of gas.
Mm-hmm.
Leaky canisters of gas, but
You know, hey.
well,
As long as you don't hold them too close to your head, then it's all good.
Yeah. But it's better than nothing. It's better than a kick in the teeth.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anybody else got any prep they want to do before?
I want to wake up and break out, but
Woo.
I don't think I need to roll for how drunk I can get.
that's just a D12 drunk.
That's just. I think that's just an innate feature.
Mm.
There we go.
Racial bonus.
Okay.
That right there.
So yeah, Eliza,
Yes.
you wake up in a dark cell.
Woo! This is
no
new and
windows?
exciting.
Walls are concrete, door is steel, with a small little flap in it.
I'm guessing I'm
Going places,
also
meeting
disarmed
people.
and everything.
Yep, disarmed. Your bullet wound has been patched.
Aww.
It is now only a D6.
That's nice.
So I'm guessing I don't have my medical bag either.
Nope. Just got the clothes that you came in, and a bandage on your arm.
Oh, she was. Oh, yes, we did decide she was wearing clothes.
Yes, we did decide she was not doing this stark naked. Even though that would have been funny as well, it was not. That was not today.
Not practical.
That's for Saturdays. Okay,
That's
so
for the
I'm in a
weekend.
cell.
Yep. You've got a small metal bed frame, really thin mattress.
One lockpick?
No lockpicks, unfortunately. Metal sink, metal bucket, and a sort of a slightly grimy sheet.
If only you
I know what
Magneto.
that was a reference to.
You've never played the Elder Scrolls. When you end up in jail, you're. Yeah.
You get to have one lockpick.
Don't break it.
And you're butt naked.
Don't ask where you were keeping it.
The hinges for the door are on the outside, and there's no way to access the lock from this side.
Actually, no, you didn't keep it in your butt. It's Elder Scroll Prison Service. It's like a mint on the pillow. It's a lockpick.
I think I'm gonna lie down on the bed and wait until somebody is at the door.
Yep, that's probably a good idea. Okay.
Hey, we don't know you're there.
No, but there's
will
gonna
find
be
out.
somebody from the opposing side, and I'll take the stats loss. It's okay. I'll lose -2 and two-handed.
Oh yeah, so your minesweeper's gone.
Oh yeah, that's gone forever.
They took the
But I love they just
minesweeper.
left it in there. But like, what is this? Yeah, I can...
So the rest of you are ready for your mission.
Yes.
Oh, by the
So
way,
you're leaving Nova with the ship.
yes.
Yes, Nova has
coordinates.
Nova has instructions to go to the auction landing meeting place at
A moment's
let's say
notice.
at the earliest possible chance that it won't look suspicious, so that she's there quick enough for us to get out when we need to.
Is Monty coming with you?
With us?
Yeah.
No,
Mm,
he can
No,
go on
maybe.
the ship and
Yeah.
look after
Yes, he can go
Nova.
on the ship because he doesn't want to be on the trucks. That's too dangerous.
Okay.
He can be Joker on the Normandy at the end of Mass Effect 2 for us.
Sounds good.
Actually,
Just thought
as
I'd
we
offer you
walk-
the chance for an extra gun. So.
As we walk off to the trucks, Zaps asks, like, hey, how are we going to load all those people into the ship on time?
yeah. I don't know. Have you ever played Tetris? Older game. Sure, we can
Look,
figure it
I
out.
don't think they have to be witnesses if Wu catches him in the act.
Oh, me?
Wait, I thought our plan was to kill
Colonel.
this person.
Well, yeah, but if
Right,
he's
then
dead,
they don't have to be witnesses because
right,
it's closed.
exactly.
Yep, no,
Yes.
you're right. That's
Yep,
good.
yep.
Okay,
We're good.
got the plan again.
I kind of secure myself underneath the truck, hopefully in a place where I won't get burned and or jostled over rocks. Not
Who's
sure
truck?
where. Isaac's.
Okay.
Which order are you going in? Who's in the lead truck?
Isaac.
Yeah, I'm in the lead.
Oh.
Who's in the
Well-
middle truck?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say if you secure yourself underneath, then they're gonna run you over.
Well, is it like those big army convoy trucks, where they are like 6 feet off the ground anyway?
5-ton trucks, yeah.
Trust me, they'll try to hit you.
Actually,
when trying not to hit you.
we probably want Isaac in the front one so that when they start shooting. Actually, no. When the trouble starts, if it starts, then we can.
The trucks are gonna be side by side, probably.
So let's put Wu in front or Zaps.
Oh,
whoever
no, let's
wants to
put
go.
Wu in front. If the
Oh, go
front
front.
hits in mine, that's fine.
Or I could actually also do top, assuming that, of course, Nia as always wears blue or black so you can't see her.
Yeah, well, we're going at night, aren't we? So you could hide on top.
And then do the tree thing to get off.
Yeah, that's where I was going to put Eliza, but she didn't want to.
Well,
Okay, so I'll
Eliza-
just be on.
Eliza's on a rooftop covering us. If we get in any trouble, she'll shoot us.
Yeah, we'll be
yeah.
fine.
We can trust her.
Sure, I'll just go on the top and do the tree thing. Hopefully there are trees near the compound. Let's go.
I had my doubts in the past, but she's a reliable member of this crew. You can count on her to get the job done.
Whatever you say, Captain.
If you say so, Zaps.
I did improv theater for
we-
two
are we-
years.
So Wu was in the front
What are the-
truck, and Isaac is in the back one. Then
Wu
with
is
Nia.
now in the front truck, so if it blows up, it's just Wu.
With Nia, no. Actually, Wu's in the front truck so that when the guards question her, they will be confused and angry. So that
Yes,
distract.
yes, there we go.
Okay.
And Isaac is in the back.
Okay.
One of the important parts about
is Nia
improv-
still on Isaac's truck?
Yes, I'm on the top of Isaac's truck.
Okay.
I can drop her somewhere.
Appropriately hidden, like trying to be hidden. Nia's cloud thing.
Yep. So you're given the location of 3 containers. You're given the empty flatbed trucks. They've got the little cranes on to lift the containers up the table. You've got to do the loading yourself.
You know how to work a crane, right, Isaac?
Yes, I do.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you roll dice for loading trucks. So you go through, you load up the trucks, and then you head out into the valley below. Woo! You have the map of the route to take.
What hand on the wheel?
As,
What is love?
as
Baby,
fun as
don't
it would
hurt
be to
me.
make you make a
Don't-
drive
wait,
roll.
Sorry, what?
It's map of Amsterdam, by the way.
I think this is the way. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Google Maps has gone off. I was off a signal.
Let's stop until we can find it again.
He finds his head hanging over his windshield. The fuck are you talking about?
Saps is here just like listening to classical music.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually you get to a point on the route, you sort of 4 or 5 miles in. Looks
Yeah.
like there's been an explosion here recently. You think, Isaac, as you pass that.
Oh. Guys, did anyone hear an explosion earlier?
No?
No.
Maybe they were clearing mines? No, that doesn't make sense.
Maybe some stupid town person wandered out here.
Yeah, it's probably some idiot who walked onto a few mines trying to get in here. Like,
Town drunk kind of thing.
yeah.
So, woo! You
Maybe
need
some-
to make a mental and notice roll.
Oh
Man.
boy. Mental and notice. Mental and notice.
Nia, if you are doing any form of keeping lookout, you may make the same roll.
Alright, I will try.
Nia's standing on the top of the truck like this.
Mental and
Completely
notice.
invisible because it is Mia.
It's like, she's standing like that, and then suddenly bump is like she's gone.
That's not bad.
Yep.
Well,
I need you to defend first.
yeah.
So, Woo does not see anything.
That's a lot of twos.
This second, I'm
or-
working on it. This
Am I
second-
allowed to use a big hand Durden?
Yes.
Big hand hero dice, yes!
What was that? That's a D12.
That's a
isn't
big
it?
hand, dear dice.
You know what? Can I use deadly aim on this for my ability to see well?
No.
Ah,
Yes!
Wow.
Extraordinary success!
That's an extraordinary success from Woo. And
And
Nia
I
sees
beat
as well.
him. Yeah.
So, you immediately get a D10 back, Valk.
Oh,
Because of your
okay.
extraordinary success.
Felk, how did you roll it?
Oh, right, yeah,
12
sorry.
a D10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe re-roll that.
Like,
Whatever.
That's
still
still
never-
extraordinary.
Extraordinary
yes,
success.
same.
Suck it!
Actually, why am I doing that? I can just take it.
How you feeling? How you feeling, Jack? You having a good time?
Oh, wait, where's my
Enjoying
thing gone?
this?
But yeah, because
Well,
that's still
even
an
if he
extraordinary
was-
success, you get
on.
the...
Even if he hadn't gotten caught,
damn
he'd still
hero
just
dice
be sitting
back,
on
so-
middle nowhere.
How do I copy something?
C, Control C, Control V.
Oh, right, it's normal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, thanks. Yeah, anyway, so
Okay.
yeah, what do I see?
Yeah, you notice there's a few guys with guns hanging out behind a couple of rocks.
Hey guys, I think
I
we're
slow down.
Expected.
well, they're expecting us, right? So it's fine.
We're slowing down. We're
Look behind the
slowing
rock. Look around. Look behind the rocks. Why is Woo slowing down? There's guns. Is there a tree overhead I can pull myself up into real quick?
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Where are we going to the end of the route?
You're close.
Okay. How close?
Wait, sorry. Did you say that they? What did you say the soldiers did?
So
What did I notice?
you've noticed some soldiers. They're mostly hiding behind some boulders nearby.
Yeah, these aren't on our side, right? These are
Okay.
literal
You're-
other students.
You're
am I
heading
allowed
down. At the
am I allowed
moment,
to
you're
hold-
heading down a dirt
Okay.
track.
Yeah.
You've just passed a point where, as it was starting to head up a hill, there's a sight of an explosion. Some blood stains on the ground, but none of you noticed that.
Okay.
and just beyond is some boulders with some guards, some soldiers hanging out behind them. They've met big burly men with guns. They're not Dorito Man style, but they're
Bummer.
Oh, okay. So they're not trying to hide.
yeah, well, sort of. You've just happened to be extremely observant, and you've spotted one shifting slightly.
Can I honk my horn?
No.
I mean, she can.
She
Yeah.
can. Neo will probably bop over and knife her.
Why?
Oh, fine.
I mean,
But yeah, there's no
for
trees.
luck.
The only cover is the few boulders that the guards are hiding behind, and your trucks.
I'm debating flipping off behind a boulder right now, but there's
Okay.
probably guards there.
Ah, guys, guarding the boulders.
But yeah,
Yeah.
to answer your question, you're about half a mile from the end of the route, but probably another half a mile from.
I mean,
Where
they're
the
not
landing site
stopping
was.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, so let's
Going.
keep going, but slowly. Let's go slow.
Okay. I mean, okay.
do you honk the horn or not?
Well, we was going to try and get their attention to ask them what they were doing out there. But
Yeah. You want to do
I
that?
think I know what
Yeah.
they're doing out there, Woo.
I don't. I'm fine with
yeah,
this.
well, yeah. So
let's
I
go for
can't,
it.
so I slow down. I honk my horn quite loudly, and I look over at them, like, "Hey guys, do you need a lift?"
Sure. Roll physical and fight, please.
What?
But me?
Yes.
Well,
It's an ambush.
Well, I'm not.
What?
Yeah, they're gonna take us in. Okay.
Why?
That doesn't make any sense.
Hang on. When you said soldiers, what do you mean with soldiers?
Well, mercenaries.
Meriwethers.
Oh, mercs. Oh, okay.
Oh, not Meriwethers, just general mercs.
So it's a
Okay.
physical.
Basically, a bunch of burly men with guns that Morningstar has hired to shoot you.
So I'm,
Okay,
I'm,
what?
defen-
Yeah.
so I'm defending.
Why do we want to do that before we actually deliver it? It's like half. He'd have to have these idiots drive another mile. He doesn't really care for the last bit because
Yeah, I'm.
they're not going
probably-
to get caught out here.
They can at least wait until we get out of the trucks and they aren't going to damage the cargo, which they presumably want to sell. That's weird.
I mean, we're as long as the cargo is armored, a few bullets are probably not going to hurt it. And
Why would you armor cargo?
Because we know what's in it. It's human
Stop
cargo.
scams.
That's very
I mean,
but
it's just a container.
expensive.
Don't forget, it's just a container.
Oh,
Just
I
load
have
up the
rolled.
canopy,
Okay. You rolled a 4.
the cabin.
3.
That's 3.
3, sorry, yes.
So I have a roll of
I'm
3.
going to double shoot.
Because the
You
one
can't
doesn't count.
one.
We're going to be sold as slaves.
Okay. I will disclose now. I'm probably going to use my big hand terror die. I'm just waiting
10
until
plus
see what he rolls.
4 plus 6. I've got to roll as well, Keith.
Well, they're shooting at Valk first.
14.
No, they're
You
hitting.
can only
right?
match that on a 10.
No. He cannot match it at all.
I
Yes,
can.
He has a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
14,
yeah.
you can't beat that.
I'm not
All
going
right,
to waste my time.
Keith, may I make a throw for throwing
Hang on,
the
let's find out
grenades at them?
first.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, this is the order that happens. Remember, you're a couple of trucks back. You saw them at the same time as Wu.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Wu's trucks slow down. Wu honk the horn and lean out. One of the guards then took a pot shot at Wu while she was leaning out the window.
Okay. At
It's a
this
real
point,
bad plan.
all right. At this point, may I make a roll?
Yeah.
All right.
So Wu now has a D6 bullet wound.
I am paying 1 plot point to double shoot or throw.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be a D8? A D8
I am
because it's a
taking
Oh
my
yes,
gas.
Our success.
she's got the jinx as well.
Oh, that as well.
I do
Wow.
get a plot point though.
Yeah, you get a plot point.
I have double shoot or throw. I am taking my gas canisters with the sleep version, or grenades, and I am popping up and lobbing those as far as I can at the mercenaries. I am rolling physical throw twice, D4 for the canisters, D6 for my arsenal.
Okay. They need to defend first. So
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Whoops, my bad. I'm gonna leave it. Same roll.
Same roll.
Well,
So
You get to choose now, Nia. You can
you can choose.
keep
You
the
can spend a
4.
plot point to keep the 4. Turn
Yeah.
it to success.
Yeah, it's probably worth it. I mean, this is the big hoedown.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, there it
Go
goes.
down.
So
Okay.
I keep
Down.
4. That puts me at 20.
Yep. So there's a group of 3 of them either side of the road. I presume you're throwing at the ones that shot at Wu.
Yeah, and if I've seen the other ones, I'm going to throw at them too, secondary.
Yep. With the second throw. So you perfectly land a sleep grenade in the middle of both groups.
All right.
Um,
And hopefully they go down and we decide whether we're going to shoot them or just tie them up. Okay, Woo, no asking directions from mercenaries in the future.
I didn't ask them for the directions. I just asked them on the lift.
Not into that either. All right,
Look.
Nap, you want me to knife them or just leave them there asleep?
Is that it? Are they all out?
that is a success. So yep, they are all out.
Okay.
Look, I can't help it if I'm friendly.
I chose to let Nia take the high stakes roll there, rather than
Yeah.
making Wu take the high stakes roll.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, due to that jinx, Wu got rather more injured than I was expecting from that.
Well,
Sure, it
look,
would be nice if you had a
but-
doctor about now.
Yeah.
We can work with this.
Can
This is
I
fine.
make it? Can I make it so that she barely gets a scratch, but she's making a huge deal out of it, like it's a D10 bullet wound?
Because
Right.
that would pretty much incapacitate Woo, you realize
Yes,
that?
Yeah, I'm
that's
like-
fair.
I
I'm
mean,
not looking at. I've got like
a
a graze.
paper cut is almost dismemberment.
Yeah.
Finish those ones off, and we'll carry on moving like it never happened.
Right, so I guess I jump down and do some quick knife work.
We'll go in front this time, Nia. Wu, you're in the back.
Nia, I would like
Yes.
you, while you're doing the knife work, mental and notice, please.
All right. What am I noticing?
Something on the guards' bodies.
All right, just a second. Let me see. Do I have a specialty in notice, or did I not take a specialty in notice? I did not, so it is just my straight up 10 on that. Okay. Mental. Notice. Oh. I apparently don't see anything because I'm kind of blinded by my own gas.
Yep.
Despite the guy's mask.
That's fine. So you sadly don't get the important piece of information there.
You don't get to know that I'm captured yet.
That could be part of the info.
He said important.
I did not go there.
Also, I apologise for violating Twitch terms of service just then.
I mean, at least he was wearing something on his lower half. That could have been really bad.
Wait.
At least he was wearing a rat mask.
Yeah.
If you need to turn off your cam, you can.
So
I'm exaggerating for comic effect. I will turn it off.
so yeah. So you took out the guards.
Right. And now we're continuing on, and now we are in front.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Huh?
Wait a minute. Hang on. I get to do a thing.
Keep your pants on.
I have a distinction under Guardian Angel where I can use Get Down to spend a plot point to take a complication from another crew member and rename it as a grudge against whoever inflicted the complication. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
okay.
They're
So
all dead
how
now,
did
though.
Isaac leap out of his car,
So,
leap out of his truck, and take that
So-
bullet wound for Wu?
so here's what happened. While Nia was winding up for the grenade throw, Isaac saw Nia leaning out because Nia slowed down, right?
Wu slowed
Woo,
down.
woo.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, Wu slowed down. And Isaac saw the slowing down, wrenched a hard right around Zap's truck, and then pulled his truck in between Wu and where Wu was looking and talking to people just before the bullets hit.
I'm going to make you roll for this.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Because this is a little far-fetched, but I'll let you take it if you succeed. You're going to need to roll physical and drive.
Okay.
And if you roll the
Need
trunk
to
and
speak.
kill me, I am coming after you
Yeah.
from the dead.
Ooh, I'm the ghost of Nia, you kill!
Look, if Nia's
Ooh.
that scary live, what do you think she's like dead?
I dread to imagine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
All right.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
That was
Fine.
a brave effort. You
Big
nearly
damn hero
got there.
die.
I was gonna say, he's not
This,
brave yet.
yeah,
He's not done.
this is just what Nav thinks in his head. It's like, that'd be so cool if I did that.
Yeah.
I can see no other possible outcome.
Oh yeah, I suppose Nav has
Nav has his arsenal.
he has big
He's
damn
got-
hero dice and plot points to spare.
I'd say
So
if
you
spend a
could
plot point, get
spend
a
a plot
3, you're
point,
done.
get a 3,
Yeah,
and that's a success.
sorted.
Yep. That only cost you 2 plot points and a big damn hero dice.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
You now have a
Here.
bullet wound.
Have a D10
Congratulations.
bullet wound.
Aha.
It's a
Isaac,
grudge
my
against the
hero.
guy who's
Yep.
sleeping/dead.
yeah, they're all actually dead now.
Well,
That's what
the-
knife work does. You don't. Get
So
that.
actually, make it make sense. I would say grudge against Morningstar.
Yeah.
There we go. That works.
Well, no, it's a grudge against Wu because Wu slowed down. And I'm going to
No,
leave it as
well,
a
it's
complication on
designed-
Wu.
It's designed to help look after people.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
grudge against whoever inflicted complication, not received complication.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Wu was the receiver and
I'm going
the
to put it down as
inflictor.
Morningstar's goons.
Okay, you get that as an asset then.
Yeah.
That emoji
Okay.
is very hard to draw.
Grudge against Morningstar.
Rename it as a grudge against whoever inflicted the complication. No, it's still a complication, I think.
Oh yeah, it's just a complication you can use as an advantage, right?
Yes,
Yes.
because the grudge is actually an advantage.
Yes.
But it's kind of a little more limited.
still.
Huh.
I thought it was became an asset if
Oh
you
no,
had a
yeah,
grudge.
it is a complication.
It's
It's
complicated.
Okay.
The way this works is it's a complication, and Isaac takes the hit instead.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Isaac basically becomes blinded by his rage against Morningstar for attempting
Yes.
to assault one of his charges.
Does he turn into creepy killer Isaac again?
Not
Entirely
yet.
possible.
How nearby is Zaps, and what can he see?
Well, Zaps is in the middle truck, so he sees
Right.
your truck just race past him.
Isaac is
And-
going in front of that case from now on, and he's going to just keep boring towards wherever we're going.
Okay.
Okay, so you get to your
Glad I have that grappling hook to keep myself on.
you get towards the destination marked on the map.
You'll be
There's
fine.
just a small, slightly larger flat space, a few boulders at one end.
Yeah, before we get there, I do make sure we're in the dark and flip off and go for a boulder. Hopefully there's nothing behind it, and if not, it won't be alive for long.
Yep. So you pick one of the boulders near you. There
Okay.
are the road you've come in on. There's this flat space, and then there's 4 other paths leading off from where you are.
Okay?
But your destination is marked here.
So, I'm assuming we all have our crew come on, and I'm like, okay, so we're here, and I don't think we're the ones who are supposed to be here. What now? There's 4 of us and 4 paths, but that seems like a bad idea.
Wait, what? Which way does the map say to go? Or
This
our
is the
route?
destination. Learn to
You're
read a
still
map,
about
Captain.
half a mile away from where
Oh, sorry,
the
XO.
landing point is. You know where the
Um,
landing point is. You know which direction that's in.
Yeah, but this is where we're the point where we were supposed to not be.
Well,
Those guys,
so this is where we thought we were heading originally.
yes.
Hmm.
And there are 4 paths, but I don't recommend splitting the party 4 ways.
That's
Well,
interesting.
as I say, you know which direction the landing zone is in.
Do we
Which
go
one are you
towards the
in?
landing zone, or we do go toward to find where Morningstar is?
Do we know where Morningstar is?
Nope.
We had.
Yeah,
we
next
had
Failed your
landing
notice
zone.
check.
sorry.
You failed your notice check. So
Yeah,
you
I'd
don't
know
need to
if
know
I'd
where Morningstar
known.
is.
Yeah, we should head towards
The landing
the
pad?
landing zone. That's our only option.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of going around blindly.
You've got an
I
option
think
of
the
two routes that head roughly in the direction of the landing zone.
Should we possibly? I guess we can mark on a map where the containers are, so after we can let the Alliance know where they are, because I'm sure they'll have enough doctors to help these people. And after we kill Morningstar, there won't be a reason for them to be held. Because we kind of look bad on Colonel Wu if she flies
Well,
off.
no, hang
and
on.
leaves
We need the trucks. We need to keep going and make it look like we were just bumbling about. So that
Or more importantly, that we've been killed and replaced.
all that, yeah.
All right, sure. Let's keep going then.
Then let's take one of the two routes that leads roughly in the direction of the landing pad, because that's where they're probably actually.
I'd rather just go to the one that leads most closely to it.
We're going on the right hand path.
Got it.
Okay.
Is that the one that leads to the towards the coordinates?
There's two that lead towards the coordinates.
Okay, fine.
We're going on the right hand one. Because I just flipped a coin.
Yes,
3,
you did.
2, 1, boom!
Wu's in front. Oh, Wu's not in front anymore.
I'm in front.
No,
Yep.
Wu is not in front anymore. So
Yeah,
I
okay.
hop back on top of Isaac's truck, or maybe actually in the cab now, because, you know...
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the plan? Get behind the drunkie.
Well, I assumed they were going to try and lure us in by saying, "Oh yes, well done, you've done your job," but instead they
get
just
your
started
pay.
shooting.
Right. I thought they were gonna, we'd get there, and then they'd be like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, get out of the truck, get your pay, and then knife us or something.
That would be the easy. That would have been the easiest way of doing it. But apparently these guys like to do things the hard way. That doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, I'm not the one in charge of them, so that's fine. If this guy's an idiot, that's all the better for us.
They don't like people honking at them. They just don't like rude drivers.
Mm.
So,
They were in my path. Okay, they're behind a boulder, but they were in the road. By the side of the road. I had every right to honk there.
So what happened, Skeep?
so you've picked the rightmost path.
Yep.
Which is coincidentally the one most to the right. So you start to make the turn with the truck. As you complete the turn, there's somebody standing in your headlights.
Oh, who is it?
Under the dash.
It looks like Shepard Carson.
Okay. Right.
I'm not there to stop them this
Do you
time.
remember what we were saying about creepy Killer Isaac?
Oh yes.
Foot pedal to
Nia
the
notices
metal.
this, but she's like, I'm just gonna let that one go.
Born to be wild.
Okay, I desperately want to run him over right now, but I feel like actually Isaac would get out and see what the fuck's going on.
Nia does have a truck door to use
Playing
as
to
shields
character.
now.
Yeah, okay, look.
Isaac has just been ambushed.
Isaac will
Carson
open
has been known to fraternize with enemies.
Isaac will open the door and get out and leave his door open and then walk in a very big and obscuring way towards the shepherd with the headlights still full on. In fact, he turns on the high beams.
Yep.
Hint,
So that-
hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, got it. Do you really want me to throw gas again? It's why I failed my notice check the last time.
We're not saying gas.
No, I'm saying sneak out of the truck while he can't see you.
Right, yeah, okay, so I did.
Right. Zaps, stay in the goddamn cab.
Fine.
Isaac's got his pistol out, and he says, "Good evening, Shepherd. Don't I didn't say it.
What? Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Shepherd.
The shepherd shouts out, "Lovely night for a drive." In a southern drawl, which I can't do.
Oh,
Love the night for a drive.
Yeah. Fancy meeting you out here.
Fancy meeting you here.
yes, that is.
Where's the accent? Come on.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta laugh, okay?
Is it that bad?
Yes.
Are you Welsh?
There's a reason I'm not attempting it.
Not that I know of. No.
Right. So, Nia,
Yes.
you're covering the other two, right? Like the squishy people.
I'd much rather just shoot the shepherd. Can I do that now?
Look, if anyone's shooting the shepherd, I'm shooting the shepherd, alright?
Fine, I've got the other two. Idiots.
I shot the sheriff. I mean, the shepherd. What? God damn it.
God damn it, Falk. So I was like,
Also, I
if
need to give you a
guys-
plot point, Nav, for your restraint of not just running him over.
I will say that does warrant a plot point.
yes.
Because
Well, yeah,
his plot armor is gone at this point.
It
so-
gives
Oh,
the
great.
story a chance to advance because it means we get to figure out what the hell he's doing.
It's more interesting.
But as long as Nia's
Well,
looking after the other two, Isaac's
Put the
going to go and
brake
see what's
on
going
right
on.
now. Also,
So Isaac is advancing on the shepherd with his gun out, and he's saying, "Why are you out here, shepherd?"
The shepherd says, "I'm here for your cargo."
Oh, at least you direct.
Wasn't meant to be you though. But
Who is
know.
it meant to be?
I was expecting some of Morningstar's goons. Didn't think you'd get past them.
Oh, I see. Right, no, that makes a lot of sense now, actually. You know, it reminds me of that time that I shoot him.
Yeah. That seems good.
That seems like Isaac things.
That seems like exactly what Isaac is going to do.
Isaac performs a Mozambique fire drill.
Hashtag just Isaac things.
Mozambique fire drill, which is 2 in the chest and 1 in the head.
Is that an actual name?
Yes.
I also like that. It reminds me of the time of BAM. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Oh, yeah.
This is rule 1. You distract them, then you shoot them.
And also, that sentence is not technically false.
Well,
It
you need
reminds
to
me
beat
of the
a
last time I
12. The shepherd
The-
did not roll very well.
Okay, hang on. Let me just pull up my character sheet so I can remember what I'm rolling here.
Physical shoot, body armor.
Yeah. He's on offense, but the armor's probably not useful.
8
Then the
plus,
glasses.
I'm gonna.
Night vision option, yeah.
Targeting glasses with night vision option.
The night vision's not
Yes.
going to help. He's put the high beams on.
Yeah, I've got the high beams on the shepherd, and they're behind me, so he's blinded, but I'm not.
Ah, good point.
If I didn't have headlights available to me, I would have walked up to him and then lit a cigarette with my eyes closed, and then opened them afterwards. Yes, Discworld!
That is such a cool trick.
It's great. I'm going to spend a plot point, Keep,
Okay.
and I get to use this D10 as an asset instead of a complication.
Because he has a severe grudge right about now.
Did you used it, right?
I did, yes.
Yeah,
You should have
fine,
told me that
that's-
before I did the roll.
Yeah, I was just going to let you roll it now. If
Okay, I need to re-roll that then, without a d10 on it. Yeah.
So 1d10 and 2d8.
Wow.
Got a lot better.
He rolled a 5 with 2 jinxes.
okay,
Would you like me to provide some backup on this?
let's see what happens.
Okay.
The shepherd's dead.
I think the shepherd is getting murdered at this point.
Yeah,
I'm rolling my D8
think
Guardian
Murder's
Angel, the
just-
D10 complication
possibly.
as an asset. And I am gonna finish
Yeah,
there in
the,
K2.
the question here is not how if the shepherd will get out this in one piece. It's how many pieces will he be in?
But will it
15.
be at Isaac or Nia's hand? Because if Isaac fails, I will
I
be.
roll a 15.
Okay.
Against the 5.
So you get a d10 big damn hero dice.
Yes, I do. It completes my. I can't copy the big damn hero dice. That's weird. Can I copy someone else's? Yes, I can. Perfect.
But we also lose our chance to know what the fuck was going on with the shepherd.
I
Other than
mean,
he made really bad choices.
I engaged him in conversation, and
He
then
was here waiting for Morningstar's goons for the cargo. That's incriminating enough.
he's clearly evil. I mean, I'm going to search his body.
I mean, none of
Okay.
you actually bothered to research him on Cortex.
Yeah, I did think of that, Keith, but I felt like it might be cheating.
No, that would have told you all you
We do
needed to
that.
know about him.
We do that every time, though.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, but Keith,
We'll do that
like,
later.
I wouldn't have looked him up unless I knew that he had a character sheet. Like, Isaac just wouldn't have looked up the Shepherd. It's not a thing that he does.
Not
Yeah,
the first
so-
time, but
I don't believe me. If I was going to go on the Cortex and research this guy, he would have come back as whatever the fuck crazy person.
But Nav, when he was on the ship with Morningstar, then Isaac might have researched.
No,
him.
because he was still like we spoke. You guys spoke to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Morningstar's a project of mine," and it's like he might just be a paid-off shepherd that is there to give legitimacy to some random dickhead in the
Or
outback.
he could be an insane
schemes.
cannibal who's just trying to convert Morningstar into Mira's way.
Yeah, like
okay?
he
He's
could.
just staying on the highway now.
I did
don't
have
really it
lots
doesn't
of
really
things-
matter anymore.
And hints to drop about him, but you never went to any of the places in town that would have
Anyway.
had the hints.
Okay, so Keith,
doesn't
for
even
the
matter anymore.
audience, what the hell was this guy doing?
No, hang on.
No.
I will hang on, Laura.
Okay.
Isaac,
We'll tell you that when the adventure finishes.
Isaac,
okay.
no, because Isaac puts 2 in the guy's chest and 1 in his head. And then he will go and search the body and also scan a picture of his, now lifeless face for Cortex.
Yep. You can discover
Because
that
now
later.
he's admitted to being one of the bad guys, so Isaac's going to look him up and see if there's any record of him anywhere,
Any info we can use.
and how he might have
So-
come into contact with Morningstar.
Yeah, so you've absolutely murderized Shepard Carson. You'll find out some more information about him later.
Cool.
Well, good riddance.
Is there anything on the body?
Necessary.
Nothing incriminating on his body. Well, actually, he's got an ident card on him, just his normal Shepherd clothes and his gun. That's all that's on him.
And his ident is definitely like standard, nothing.
Shepherd
it's an
Wiley
all-
Carson.
Wiley Carson.
In
Okay.
your initial glance over it, it doesn't look incorrect.
In that case, I will take the picture, the photo ID I presume is on there, and use that instead of his like mangled face
Yep.
for look up.
Yeah. As you
I'll-
murder the shepherd, a couple of goons come out of hiding with their hands up.
Good evening, gentlemen.
You realise
I
they
think
were
this-
perfectly positioned to rush the rear 2 trucks.
Let's just say Nia slips out, gasses them, and probably ties them up.
It's fine.
Why not let Isaac just do his thing and point them towards the minefield and say run?
I don't need to clear the minefield. It's no. It's fine. They've surrendered, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Hands in the air. Turn around. In fact, face to face. Hands in the air.
Yep. One
Yeah.
of them tries to signal to you that he's got something to give you.
Put it on the floor and then walk over there.
He throws a data pad on the floor at your feet.
Okay. I am going to keep pointing the gun at him until Nia goes over to them.
And promptly just zip ties the hell out of them, just for the moment.
So the way you do it, I would suggest that you do it, is to zip tie their arms so that they're
Arms.
interlocked,
Yeah.
but around each other.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like,
Hugging.
Now kiss.
You need to be conscious while I do this. You can be unconscious. Which one do you want? Okay, we'll do it conscious.
and then I think we'll leave them here.
What's on that data pad?
Let's have a look. Keep what's on the data pad?
Updated maps
Oh, okay.
showing the actual location of Morningstar's hideout.
Ooh.
The route you'd taken would have taken to the landing site. The other route heading in that direction takes you straight to something labelled Morningstar's bunker.
Bunker. Do I remember a bunker from the previous battle?
You know there were several bunkers built in the valley here,
Okay.
so you suspect it might be an old facility. You've still not penetrated deep enough to actually hit the front lines. You're still behind lines here.
Do we want to take
Well,
all of us
initial
to the
lines,
bunker?
anyway.
Or do we want to... Well, crap. We can't send these people to the
I have
landing
an
site.
operational question.
Mhm.
Do we keep going Or do we... oh, sorry, I need to step back my grudge first. It needs to be a D8, and I don't have control of it.
Oh, sorry, because I copied it.
So, do we keep going tonight and push on to wherever this is and try and
Sure,
keep the
we
element
can-
of surprise? Or do we
Well,
go with confusion
Out
tomorrow?
of character, you have 10 minutes left, so we're going to have to pick this up with another session.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying, for next session, do we want to keep going on this night, or, like, go
Yes.
the next day?
Yes. You want to
Okay.
keep going on this night. We got the element of surprise now, we need to use
Sure,
it.
it's fine. In that case, what do we think? We haven't heard anything from Eliza, and I didn't hear any sniper shots ring out just then, and they should have done. Especially when we got
Yeah.
ambushed.
Yep.
So...
She's probably sleeping on the job as usual.
That does
Either
sound
that or
like
she got
Eliza.
caught.
Something's wrong.
Eliza, check in. We're in range now, right?
Yeah, we should
Eliza.
be.
Damn it. That's from what you were saying.
Airlocking would have been easier.
Yeah, there's reasons we didn't. Well, there's reasons I didn't do that.
He never said Nia had a conscience.
Trust me, it's not a conscience. Don't ever accuse me of that.
That's
Never
insulting.
speak such
I like
filthy
you
words
already.
about me.
I like you better already now.
Right. Zaps is still armored up. I've taken a hit, but I'm alright. Yeah, we keep going. Push on. We'll
Yeah.
head for the bunker.
Yep. And we'll do that next session.
Yep.
Yep, and you'll get to do the Battle of the Bunker.
Battle of the Bunker.
Battle of the bunker. Oh, great.
It's,
yes.
it's actually entitled Hunkered in the Bunker.
I like Battle of the Bunker better because it's almost Battle of the Bulge.
And hopefully you've made some friends who will come and help you, but we'll see.
I think I'm the only one who has friends in this.
Monty. I have a friend in this.
He
That's
said, but the
Oh,
others.
that's a
He's
good
on
point.
the
Actually,
ship.
we can calm Monty and Nova and get them to land the ship a bit closer.
Now that we have coordinates, yes, that's
Yes.
true. I also have a big Cassie over there who can possibly help us. I know you guys don't like her, but she's useful.
I would prefer avoiding owing things to the slave trading lady because they tend to collect, and it tends to be in ways that you don't enjoy.
And worse, we send Zaps on a date with her.
No, that's a best.
I was gonna say. Matter of perspective there, Isaac. Matter of...
Sorry, what's
Alright.
that, Zaps? I can't hear you over all of the Asante that is spread over the various parts of your quarters.
And over half the galaxy at this point.
Yeah, and that. I'm sure we've cleaned it up by now. It's fine, actually. It's fine.
So,
You're not allowed
yeah,
to go in the boss's
that,
room.
Oh,
that
yeah,
session
good point.
definitely didn't go as I expected.
Oops.
I knew I was going to give Jack a hard time getting there, but I was expecting him to actually get there.
I rolled like I usually do, and you rolled a lot better than I usually
Yeah,
do.
you
were
rolled
hoping-
amazingly tonight, Keeb.
I was hoping we'd actually get a good Sniper Eliza episode.
I was thinking I'm gonna mock her for going to the minefield. I'll give her one group of people to attack, and then a couple of mines to.
But
dodge,
knowing what
and
we
then
know
she'll get
now, when as soon as those guys engaged Wu, Eliza could have just shot all three of them from the top of the cab that I was in,
Yeah.
and been completely safe doing so.
Well, you live, you learn.
I did try to encourage you
captured.
to go down a particular path.
I was suggesting it as a very valid plan.
I sometimes you need to go against the grain just to get the cool story.
Yeah, I think
You
we've
run
ended
the
up with
risk
a cool
of getting
story.
getting a slightly less cool story.
I mean,
Here's the thing: a captured Eliza is a very good story point.
it does mean you don't get a lot to do though, unless Keith comes up with
Well,
something for you.
you know Metal Gear Solid when
Yes.
they have the torture scene.
Which
Oh, yeah.
one and
But
which
Rob
one?
Ross thought, well, most of them actually.
Tap X, Eliza,
Yeah.
tap X.
Press
Roll,
X
yeah.
for
Yeah.
respect. No, wait. Press X for not breaking under torture.
Hey, Wu's got more
Press
points
X
than
to
I
get
do
an
now.
I know. Let's see again.
You've been spending yours. Wu has not.
That's
I
true.
have been spending some of them.
Yeah, she
Just
spent a
I
couple.
gained quite a lot.
Yeah. Wu gained them for complications, which she doesn't have anymore.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of complications that vanished and got re-imparted upon me.
I'll be honest, I wasn't going to use the plot point for that killing the shepherd there, but I felt it was thematically appropriate, so I just did it.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
liked
did
it.
admire your self-restraint for not just running him over.
Well,
I was tempted.
There are
I
certain
thought you
aspects
would.
of this story. This one's a bit more freeform in that it doesn't prescribe the encounters. It just says the shepherd does this. You know, he has to stop you, but it doesn't say how. So it's kind of left to me to find ways to.
Yeah.
Also, I did not expect Isaac to actually kill him just straight out in cold blood. I would assume that would be Nia, but hey, I'm glad he did. That's a nice, lovely character development there.
You were the one who was with me on the Rim stream, right?
Yeah, we kill a lot of stuff. You actually kill unnecessarily.
Nia is the only one who has seen actual murder hobo Isaac.
Yeah.
Murder hobo.
Whoops. I thought
Hang on.
see, because Nia doesn't know any better. She thinks that's just who Isaac is.
Yeah.
And Nia also does murder hobo actually quite a bit.
Mm.
There was no need to actually kill the guards on the Rim stream in quite the way that I did.
No, you went above beyond the Call of Duty.
But as long as Zaps can't see it, it's fine.
Well, I assumed that that's just how
I mean-
you guys roll. I was new. I was just like,
I wouldn't want to
apparently
scare
they kill.
I wouldn't want to scare him, would I?
But yes, I deliberately put him somewhere you could run him over because I thought you've been wanting to murder him since I first said his name. So-
Look, no.
That's true.
Technically, Keeb, I've been wanting to shoot him in the face since I first saw him.
Yeah.
So I got to do
So
that.
You got to do that. But it's like I'm just going to have him just stand in front of you, just give you that option. Some of it was quite tricky because it's kind of really they wouldn't open fire until you got out of the trucks, but there was no reason for you to get out of the trucks at any point.
Why
So-
didn't you just put them at where our destination ended?
Because
Yeah, which would have been.
Morningstar needed to ambush you early, because
No,
then
no.
Carson needs to ambush you second.
Oh right.
Oh, right.
You had to have two ambushes,
Okay.
so they couldn't
Well,
be
yeah.
at the destination because
Well, that
that's
actually
where
worked out
Carson
quite
had
well
to be.
then.
Because also, if they weren't at our destination, if they didn't open fire, what are they going to say? Oh, we're here to take over for you now. Get out of the truck. What are we going to do? Go like hell
So-
no and drive
Yeah.
off?
So you mean I accidentally helped you by beeping the horn and getting their attention?
Yes, I was like,
Oh, well,
crap,
I'm-
they're just going to have to shoot a tire or something, and then you just like, I'll slow down and honk the horn and lean out the window. It's like perfect.
Almost
You can
like
always
everything
count
was
on
on
Blue
notes.
to keep the story going.
Yeah. So yeah, because yeah, you skipped a lot of stuff about Shepard Carson because you just assumed evil and didn't
Well, we were
investigate
right,
that.
weren't we?
Yeah.
You say assumed evil. What you mean is took hostage unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Look, he's a shepherd involved with a known bad guy. He has to be evil.
Yeah.
And he's obviously not stupid enough to get.
Well, he's dead now, so we'll find out who he is at some later point.
Yep. Yeah,
Question,
it's kind of
Keith.
interesting. He has quite
Sorry,
an interesting
was.
backstory, but
We'll get back.
Question: if I hadn't taken out the 3 people I think I took out on my attempt to get into the minefield, would they have been here for the first ambush?
no.
Because we went by them quite a ways out, and we were just like, "Oh, drunk person from town, just wandering into minefields."
In fact, your attempt actually increased the number of people
Oh God.
because your first one was a patrol of 2, your
Mhm.
second one was a patrol of 4,
Yeah.
and then these guys encountered a group of 6.
The,
The actual
the,
rating for this was supposed to be 1 guard per crew member.
the lesson here.
The lesson here is I should just spend the plot point at a later point in time
Don't
to become
overcomplicate
the sniper.
things.
Yep.
don't split the party.
Well, that was the original point, wasn't it, Jack? You wanted to spend a plot point and just enter the scene, but
Yes.
it turns out that actually in a minefield that's quite difficult. So you can't really.
Well, I mean,
like
Keith could have
narratively,
let
you
me
can't.
roll for it the same that you did with the.
Yeah.
With
That's how it would
Rose.
have worked. Would have let you
Yeah.
roll to enter the scene, unless there
Would
was a
have
good
let me
reason
roll
for
to
it.
get
but-
the- Yeah,
So that was
But-
interesting.
I still love the captured Eliza and where that might take us.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I'm looking forward to that being brought up as the episode callback, in much the same way as remember that time you lost a body.
Remember that time you got captured and we had to rescue you?
Remember that time you gave up the opportunity of sniping from a nice, safe top of a truck and instead went out into a minefield and got ambushed by two separate groups of guard and then got captured and then we had to rescue you and then you maybe got... We don't know if you're going to survive it yet.
We know that
Because you
I'm
did
not
blow up a
technically
bunch of
dead
mines.
and not technically dying.
Sorry, Laura?
You did blow up a bunch of mines because we saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Once
No,
we
no,
find
that-
her, we will put two and two together.
Yeah, that we have a realization. We're like, oh, that's what those mines were.
That
Yeah.
was not me. That was that was the two people I shot at.
Yeah. We
Fell backwards into the
we
mines.
assume it happened in the fight.
You thought it was the shepherd's plan, but it was I, Dio.
Right.
Okay.
Nice splash. Nice.
So Isaac is actually going to use his abilities to send off a request for who the hell that shepherd is.
We'll get back to that after the battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you now, so we can find out next time.
And yeah,
Yes.
so next time we'll finish off with the battle. That may not take a full episode. What I'm thinking we'll run into, so you may want to prep now, is we'll run this back to back into your flashback
Yep.
episode.
I need to just finalize Valk's character.
Oh yeah, I will go into that.
But yeah, we'll run through the last part of
At
this.
some point. It's getting a bit more urgent now.
This
Yeah,
will take
sorry,
probably,
It's fine.
depending on planning and discussions and stuff, an hour to an hour and a half. That may fill a session.
Well,
So if,
we
if
can
you're
at
not
least
ready, don't worry. It'll just be a short
at
session.
the end. If we get to near the end and we're not, out of time, it might be worth just going through everyone's characters, and you can all add your own input onto what who you think your characters might be, and give everyone a sort of description of what they are and what they're like, and change some things about them.
But yes, for those who are watching on the stream or watching the VOD, what we've been planning is a flashback episode, sort of discovering what happened to both Isaac and Eliza when they were here the first time.
Mostly
And-
Isaac.
Primarily Isaac.
Primarily Isaac. So what we're doing about this that's going to be fun is that instead of me DMing this, it's going to be Nav.
Yes, and who's going to be playing the role of young Isaac?
Keith.
Keeb is going to be a player.
Yeah.
Keeb gets to play.
Unless you
Um,
want me to play for Eliza so she gets decent dice rolls.
Oh! Oh!
I'm just gonna switch to wrestling RPG.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Bid for power.
I mean, seriously, when I played wrestling RPG, I had the best rolls of my life.
Yeah, you've used them all up now. They're gone. That's never coming back.
I know.
Well, we'll see what happens with Star Trek, which...
Or actually, I should just be the GM because then you guys would be
Yeah.
fucked.
We should play a system where rolling low is good. Then you'd be
Yes.
fine.
No, because then I just roll my 20s that I do
Oh,
in
yeah.
D&D.
But yes, for those
So
who...
I need to brief. Actually, I need to brief you, Keeb, on Isaac pre and
Well,
war.
we'll sort that
and-
out, but that's sort of a little taste. So we'll finish this off. We'll give you a taste of the characters and what's going to be happening. But I just thought I'd like to tease that. For those who are watching as well, next Saturday, not the Sunday, the Saturday, 7 p.m. British Summer Time till about our usual finishing time, 10 p.m., will be the first episode of our Star Trek RPG adventures. We're going to be using the same Cortex Plus system. This is going to be purely my invention for an adventure, and we'll see how it runs. We're short a captain for the first episode, so I've had to come up with some interesting
dear.
solutions for that. And yeah, so it'll be a nice little introductory one lots of silliness as we introduce a whole bunch of new players to how this system works. Expect Jet to roll very, very high because he's going to be the drunken character this time round.
That's the trick, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cortex favors drunks.
it does.
I did not rip off Wu's character wholesale. I took one aspect of Wu's character and used that.
There's another aspect to Will's character.
I will see you in court.
Yeah.
Stealing
My
my
plan
my original
It's
character.
an homage.
OC.
You cannot sue me because it's an homage.
OC, no dibs.
My plan is, at some point, once we get an episode or two in, to give them an escort mission where they have to take an alien ambassador somewhere. And we'll get Valkin to play the alien ambassador and just basically play Wu in the Star Trek system. And we'll see where we go from that.
No, it's just gonna be Wu in the Star Trek system. Not even an alien ambassador. It's just Wu Xiao coming over somehow. Don't question it.
I'm sure we can work that in an interesting way. But the thing is, all our characters in the Star Trek one they're not, bad at their jobs. They're just far more eclectic and esoteric than our Firefly characters. Our Firefly characters could be real people. Our Star Trek characters are absolutely not.
No. The Star Trek characters, you were all encouraged to make them just terrible, terrible people.
Emphatically weird and wacky.
Can I be a villain?
Yes. the whole idea with this, particularly because with a cast of 8 normal crew members, we'll probably be running on a system where as long as we've got 6 people, we'll run, which gives us some flexibility to bring in guests to be the security officer, a role we deliberately kept free, or to bring them in as villains, ambassadors, and just let people come in for a single episode and have a bit of fun. And we're just going to ham it up and go nuts with the tropes. And
I made a character who's a coward because I'm tired of playing the stoic badass.
I can't wait to guest star on that at some point.
I made a drunk that has actual alcohol in Star Trek.
yeah.
Suck it, continuity.
Well, it's not like, conversation stopped happening. But yeah, everyone's looking forward to that. I'm going to go to bed at some point very soon.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
I-
probably a good
I think
idea.
it's
So
I want to play more Deus Ex, but I'm gonna go.
yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you everybody for playing along.
Yeah, thanks, Keith.
And
Thanks, Keep, for running it.
Thank
we'll
you.
probably be here again in 2 weeks. We'll sort the date out and make sure it's on the calendar and stuff. And
Yep.
I'll remember to do it in advance this time instead of Friday. So
When I'm at max. Anyway.
yeah. Right. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.